Well, Nigeria 2015 here on Channels Television is still talking with Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwanso, the governor of Kano State, who's just been given 100% of victory in this poll. Very quickly, we remember Malam Aminu Kano and his Talakawa movement. Now we have a different movement that has taken over in Kano State. Tell us how this came about.
Well, thank you very much. Coincidentally, we are part of the Malam Aminu Kano political structure in Kano State. And I'm sure if you remember Aminu Kano, you would always see him with red cap, white gown, and black shoe. And coincidentally, that is the color of the PRP flag. And we decided to take that ideology, and the ideology has to do with the support of the weak, the sick, the very old, the very young, the poor, the talakawas as we call them in Hausa. And I believe that that has worked very well. That has been received by our people in the last 2 decades. And therefore, today, by the grace of God, we are able to attain a very high goal in our in politics in Kano. And I'm sure you remember that during the PRP was the dominant party in Kano and other parts of northern Nigeria. Today, by the grace of God, we are able to achieve results that were not even achieved by the PRP during the days of Malam Aminu Kano. I wish Aminu Kano will come back and see what we are doing in Kano today. I'm sure he will be very happy. And I will continue to move in that direction. Kano today has been transformed, has been changed completely. Today, Kano is the most lighted city in Nigeria, including Abuja. Our roads are much better. Our facilities are excellent. And most of these things have been achieved in the last 4 years. And many people, even those who are campaigning in our party, were telling the world or their states that if that can be done or could be done in Kano, they could do it also in their states. The funniest one was the one I saw in Borno State, taken by the PDP candidate, saying that he picked our programs and projects in Kano, and he was telling his people that if it could be done in Kano, he could also do it in Borno State with the right person. Well, I am happy he lost the election and my party won in Borno, and I want to congratulate our friend in Borno State and all other states for attaining this fate, because APC today in this country is like gold, is winning everywhere, even in places that is losing. You could see all sorts of controversies there.
Let me come in here quickly.
It means very clearly that
just allow me come in here
people of
quickly.
this country are yearning for change.
The People's Redemption Party at that time, there's a dominant feature then, which is strong conviction and loyalty. We saw that when you lost to the president-elect at the primaries. You all rallied around him. How convincing were you that he was the main man that could fly your party when you lost out?
Sorry, I'm not hearing this last portion.
Your support for General Muhammadu Buhari after the primaries, what informed that particular support?
Well, you see, you know, I was a member of the PDP, and I was one of the founding members at the national and, of course, state level. And I was governor, I was minister, I was advisor, I was nominated to become an ambassador in the party. I held so many things in the party. But, you know, we realized that the party was completely derailing, and wise and experienced politicians would never allow the decking to fall on him or her. And that was why we tried to advise them to ensure that changes were made in the party. The leadership was not ready to listen. And that was why we decided to leave the PDP and join forces with other progressives across the country. And I'm very delighted that we worked together, including the primary election you are talking about. And we went there convinced that whoever won the election, we would support him. And 5 of us contested. I'm sure I remember I was number 2 during the contest. And at the end of the day, Muhammadu Buhari won the election. And we all came together and joined hands with him to work hard in our states and across the country to ensure the success of our party, because we believe in this country, and we have seen it very clearly. The success of our party has done a lot of magic to bring in peace, stability, and development in this country. If you are in doubt, look at the value of Naira today and look at the value of our stock exchange. So I believe we did the right thing, and we are very convinced that Muhammadu Buhari will do a lot to change so many things in this country in the next 4 years by the grace of God, and we'll continue to support him. I personally see this game, this politics as a game. I'm sure I remember that I lost election in 2003 in Kano, and I accepted it. Not only I congratulated the winner, but I went to his house to congratulate him together with my deputy governor, who is governor-elect today, and of course other commissioners. So we see it as a game. If something negative happens today, I'll certainly will correct it in the future. So at this point, I would like to congratulate President Jonathan for congratulating Buhari, and I think that has gone a long way in ensuring peace in this country, which is good for him, good for PDP, good for APC, and good for all of us.
All right. Your Excellency, you have, again, let me say again, you, congratulations. But let's get down to the brass tacks. Our in-house studio guests, we're talking about the healing the wounds that appear, mark the word please, that appear to have become evident in the course of the voting, the North and South divide, the religious lines of voting. Now, in Kano, how were you able to achieve, if possible, if you can give us a step-by-step actions you took, how were you able to achieve healing the wounds between all the ethnic groups in Kano and the religious lines that sometimes become so evident?
Now, you see, any politician at state level or worst at this level of Abuja, who is playing the religious, ethnic, North and South politics, that politician to us is a very weak politician who in actual sense should not be at that level. Some of us have gone around the country and even gone beyond. I have been in Europe for about 10 years. We are polished enough. We are experienced enough to see our brothers and sisters, not only Muslims or Christians, even those without religion. We respect them. If I'm a governor, if you don't have any religion in Kano, I don't look at you from the angle of religion. I look at you from the angle of your character. So we don't have any problem. We are working very closely with Christian brothers and sisters in Kano. We protect them like any other person. We ensure that they get whatever they deserve. And we are happy with ourselves. And I can assure you that we have as many supporters among the Christian community, especially in terms of percentage, as we have among Hausas and the Fulanis. So it's very unfortunate that in the last couple of years we have seen a polarization, a situation where this issue of Christianity and Islam, North and South, and even the issue of tribalism were being promoted. And it was not good for the system. It was not even good for my friend in the villa. So we are happy that we have seen the end of it now, and will encourage Buhari to be what a president should be, to carry along all the Christians, the Muslims, and other people of other faiths in this country, ensure peace and stability, ensure, especially in the northeastern part of this country, take everybody as his own. Not even the PDP guys now should be carried along by the president. President is the father of all, unlike, and we hope that people around him should be people of who are experienced, who should not be talking of houses or northerners who are throwing away their children, or they don't know their almajiris. And I think that is completely wrong. And it has gone a long way in galvanizing people in the north to ensure that these almajiri votes were used to kick them out of the villa.
Well, Rabiu Musa Kwankwanso, Governor of Kano State, would like to thank you so much for speaking with us here on Nigeria 2015.
Thank you very much, Suleiman.
Okay, another moment here. When we come back, we'll be asking our guest to comment on some of his comments right after now. Stay with us.